Welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be trying to complete the Batoriova era saga, the challenge mode, the Monstelvania era saga, and I think it's still letting me use 2 monsters instead of 1, instead of 3, because of the way I had them set up when I dungeon the other time. I think I'm going to use all speed on Heyman, but I might use team strength or something. And luckily I found those Ancestral easily, because I didn't know where they were. So for this rune, I'm going to use that rune. And Batoriova's got melee skills, so I think I'm going to use a strength on it. It's got damage and skills, so I would use the Tyrant's Ideas one. I would use Tyrant's Ideas, but it's an insta-kill relic, so it would make the battles go too fast, pretty much. And Shadowing His Essence is kinda an insta-kill relic, but it won't kill them much after the first few waves or anything. I don't know where I put my SX strength rune. So to awaken Batoriova you need 10 or something, or 15 negative effects or something, 10 or something, 13 debuffs, and I don't know what it counts as a debuff. I think it counts like pretty much all negative effects, because it counts trait disabled as a debuff and all that, and it counts death countdowns as debuffs. And I heard there was a bug that meant all control effects and all that counted as debuffs, so you were being able to awaken it without applying any debuffs, pretty much, or something. I can't remember, but there was an update, so I think they probably fixed it. For another ally that I would use for this, probably be Shanish or something, if that is this year's Saga. So no gems from that spin, but 20 cells in the next one. No way, that's crashed. So I need to reset the game. At least I didn't get too many relics that I would have to open. Well, 12 golds, quite a lot. I thought it was only a few silver or something. So I didn't think I was going to get any golds, diamonds there, apart from that one. So I just skipped it. And Igor's a monster you can use in this era saga, who's a familiar monster. And because if I try and select a monster here in the battle, it will stop me using 2 monsters. I'm just going to check here what I can use, but Out of them, probably the best one I've got is Heyman and Frank Einstein. So not got much apart from that that I could use because I didn't rank anything up really. I think I might have Zork rank 4 or something, but I don't think I do. So there's no point in watching that in slow motion because it's not going to get the awakening. So next one I managed to get some gems from a spin. And apart from that, all these other rewards that you can get are 100 cells at the end. There's 30 centium. I don't know how many, if you do get gems on it, I'm not sure, but it's tier 5 chests that you get. Well, a tier 3, a tier 5. You can get the Evasion Obscuro sword from it, and the Marginiza essence. So 2 monsters still. And I don't know if I've changed the skills because I ranked this up. Fed off in another video. A PvP one for the Tails challenge. Nice one. So got it at 115. I don't know if that's all the skills unlocked in. So still need to get one of the Evasion Block skills. And I've got a negative effects removal. It costs quite a lot of stamina. And got another vulnerable one. I think I'm just going to keep using the Total Blind Nightmare ones just now. But there's a good 0 cooldown Bane skin. I don't know, I might try a few battles with it, because if it's get damage, then there's 2 damaging skills there. They're good. But I think I'm gonna swap back to the other one because I've not really got damaging allies, so the vulnerable isn't the best for that. So Kirador's Horn removes negative effects, and I thought it used to increase speed as well as strength, but it's only strength. And I've got an amulet that applies toxins as well, Adolescent, and that might be good for getting damage if I need to get higher damage, but because toxins increases damage by 50%, but this amulet, as long as I've not got nanovirus, can give me and allies pyrophobic shields twice and save me. And I've got another one for Frank Einstein, who's got, oh no, I just realised I've magically selected some other one. I don't know how I managed that. Moved a video into my SD card and I came back and I think somehow it's got another one selected, but so that'll be all I'll manage with that, but it's pretty unlucky. I was trying to look for, I don't know how that's selected. So because Frankenstein's got taunt, it gets all single target attacks, so it can apply burning with this armour, and that armour is craftable and it's pretty easy to get because of it. Same with Anti-Gains on it. So the special attack disables the trait, and I've not got any relics that apply curse Relic on these monsters. So if you want to use 2 monsters in the Year Saga, you just need to complete the story mode with one of the monsters for the challenge mode, but complete it with that, not in the slot that it's meant to be, like the left slot. Put it in either the middle or the right, and then when you go into the next mode, the challenge mode, it will be in the wrong slot. So vulnerable and toxins and all that don't work on damage by percentages. And I forgot that was immune to torture, but it's not that turn. And because it was possessed, it gave me regeneration instead of all Exile. So the first relic in this is a tier 3 one, and I'm not sure what one I would prefer to get out of them, because the Wasteland Amulet is pretty good, because it gives the enemies a guaranteed negative effect, but it works right at the start of the battle. I might use that for a relic later on in this saga, because it's pretty good, but I've not leveled it up. So at the start of the battle, it only gives it to one enemy though, but I thought it was more than one. And I think it counts for awakening charges, but I can't remember. I was trying to use it in the story mode. total 5 umble from that spin. Pretty good. And another 10. Hopefully this doesn't crash again and close the game. I might just recharge with... I forgot. I was going to recharge with Frankenstein for every turn to see if I could still win it, but I forgot on that attack. It'd probably take longer, and I don't have much space. So this hasn't got... Oh aye, it does, but remove evasion, pretty good. And boomerangs get 2 or 3 positive effects too, and positive effects removed. And full damage too, which is 1 less than any. Some umble. And that attack took pretty long, so I think I'm going to have to move this video into my SD card and then start another one. So that was the first battle for the Ancestral Relics. Or no, it wasn't actually. So I would think about leaving now and opening all the chests that I've got just now, so that if I get this chest on its own, it would show itself open without an animation, but I think I'm just going to play it without the opening all animation. So in this one, I'm not sure what the best one would be to get. Probably in a matter of Gene's Essence, because it's such a high life it brings you back with. And I've not got the Evasion Block skill on it yet, but I don't know if there's any monsters that will need it for the later level. And I might as well heal, but I think that's gonna die. Nice one. I would say 5 gems is better than a diamond relic, but I don't know, 12 diamonds to craft 1 obsidian, I suppose it is better. Because 12 times 5 is 60 or something. 60 gems for 1 obsidian relic's not a bad one. Because if you crafted Vada melted armor or something, and you didn't have it, it would help a lot. Or shadowing as if. I might as well, there's no anticipation, so I might as well remove their immune to torture. Nice one, I just got my dodges removed. I was going to say, I don't think I've got the negative effects removal still on the Ancestral yet. So I'm possessed here, hopefully I was gonna say hopefully I do an extra turn skill or something, but so I managed to still have my Keridor's Horn, pretty good. That one that heals all the time will be hard to kill, so that's why I was giving it the vulnerable. Instead I try to apply more fortress. But easy enough now. And I don't think I've got any Keridor's Horns left. So looking like I'm not getting killed too easily, but I don't know about these runes. I would open those relics just now, and plus that's a lot of turns. Did that just miss all on? I'm gonna get killed. So that's got anticipation. So there's not much I can do but the possess one and all thing. But that missed, so I don't know what happened. Now it's got torturing me or something, and anticipation now. I thought that random negative effect might have been death count down or something and killed it, but whatever it was, it missed. So I don't know what I'm going to use after this. I don't know why I just used that, but probably a bad idea. Oh, I forgot I could be healing. I don't know what I'm doing here. So I keep activating that's cooldowns. I'll probably kill it with Frankenstein. I don't know why I just used that thingamajig again. Extra turns good. I know I've got no Keridor's horns left probably, but I've not been dead yet. Hopefully I use an extra turn. Nah. So I'm probably dead by now. Looks like it. Because I've not got the negative effects removal skill, I'm probably not going to survive. And only Dame Batoriova's got negative effects removal there, but she's not got it on her. So I don't know how, but one of them managed to die. Oh, I don't know how, but that didn't come back. It must have already have been dead before. So I think I'm gonna open these relics just now. And then come back to see what I got from those two Ancestral ones. Or I might that's what I'm going to do. See if I can beat the 100th after this, because I might run out of storage space for this. So some bronzes. And if I don't get anything good from the Ancestral ones, or something I've got too many of. Nice one. So I've got the Wasteland down there. That's one of the best ones that I would have hoped for. Because it's got random negative effects, it's quite fun to use. And I got a Love's Amulet, so two amulets. And still not got this at level 20 yet. So I think I'm going to open the other Ancestral relic chest. No, in fact I've not even done it. So I thought I was going to have some relics left, or one, or something on that path, but because I've not got any, I think I'm just going to collect those tickets. But I'm going to wait for another 300 tickets open, so I can do 3 times 4s at least. And the events boards end soon. Pretty soon. And I can't work out if I'll make it to the now I'm going to go back into this Era Saga and try and do the last 2 battles. But I need to record a new video because I'm running out of space. So I just moved that video, and I noticed before I started recording that I've still got the other runes on Frankenstein and Thingamajig, the other one, Hera. So I could try and see if this does better without that art, or with SX runes on it. So I don't think I need another 11 one, but I can't remember. So for some Era Sagas, I prefer to use team runes that are more different, like more strategical, but more randomised kinda, and see how it works. Like the strength stat one, and pretty much. So I'm not sure if this will be alright. And now that I've got 2 Wasteland amulets, I think it will be a good relic to have 2 of if you have a war base with 2 of them, and if they're both pretty high level, like 50 or something, both level 50. So at the start of the Thingamajig, it gives increased stamina, and the second one is the damage that it does at the start of the battle. So at the start of the battle, if you had 2 of them, it would be at about 186 or something, 187,000, and it heals all allies on the turn, which is pretty good. I don't know if I should use the Toxins amulet for game Batoriova, because I can't remember if it saved me last time having the pyrophobic shield one on it. I think it did. And I don't know if the bleeding helped me though, from Shadowina's essence. I don't think it did. It may have done, but I can't remember. And I just remembered I've not done the negative effects one. So I got a recharge for the possession, which is lucky. And I don't think I'm possessed there. Not possessed for Thingamajig, but hopefully this lands. And I time stopped Monstelvania. Bane, all that would give that's Bane and Vulnerable. All that would give its Thingamajig. You'll get extra turns. So it wasted my second Predator's Horn. Well, looks like. And I would try and cool down, activate them all, but they've not got. I mean, it wouldn't have landed on. Would have been. Forget what it's called. Anticipation. So luckily that Thingamajig landed. I forget what it's called. I just wasted my mark staff though. And like a fool's amulet or something. I might as well give myself regeneration just now. And I'm not going to use that in the next skill, I don't think. But I've got no negative effects on levels anyway. Still got regeneration. I should have probably used the other one. I don't know if that just reset my death count then, I think it did. But I thought I was going to come back there. I may have won. So it's still killing me. So I think I'm going to try one more time. But I might take off the team strength and put on team speed. And instead of the team life on that, I might add speed or something. But the one order is still not good enough. And luckily Team Batoriova's not getting in a virus. So use both those Cthulhu's amulets first time. But I don't know if I've used both of my... I've only used one mark staff so far, but I don't want to use any more of my damage relics. Hopefully I don't ultimate attack myself, but I probably will. And luckily I have a Gebedor's Horn still. Nightmares, that would give that nightmares. I don't know if I would rather possess it or give it ignition, but that would apply nightmares to all of them, I've just remembered because of mixed up. Pretty good. I look like I might be winning this. I forgot I had that on it. Don't know how that got awakened, I didn't even notice it. Must have been looking away. I'm lucky there because I might be about to win, unless I lose. How did that? I thought that was about it. No way. So there's no way I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna win. Unless this keeps... oh god, I got torch immunity. I thought I was gonna keep that burning. So another loss. So while I was moving the last file, I realised how close that was. I should have noticed that was awakened the enemy, and then I wouldn't have used the extra turn space, and I would have probably won. So that thing that's got anticipation doesn't do much. In fact, it just gave me poison. So let's see what happens if I've died once because of it leave, but so now my character's horn's gonna work, but not really good to have died already. And I could easily possess this. I didn't realise that I could possess that once it's awakened. But it never used its own attack on itself. I don't know if that would have worked. So that's both my character's horns used. I don't know how you could get this to... Oh, for God's sake, I missed. So I don't know how you could get this to go through a round without getting awakened. For the next attack, I think I'm gonna try and get awakened again. So that's giving me poison, and I should have healed her, probably. But nice one, I got an ultimate from healing. So let's get the same kind of ultimate that the awaken skill the enemy Ancestral's got. But it's gonna have to be no dodge area. And I've got all those torches, so I'm probably not going to survive. So I'm going to try again. Let's see how this goes. I might swap the I was going to swap the extra turn negative effect skill on Bane Batoriova for the negative effect skill, removal skill. But I don't think that worked much. And I don't know if my character's horns are used yet, but that's both used now. So that just missed that possession, and I just missed that poison or something on that. Otherwise I could have won, probably. So when this is awakened, it's got torture immunity and double life. But this keeps not getting possessed. But it's got total damage reduction now. So it's hardly getting any health. suppose I should use that skill because I'm not going to use it in the next one. But I've got no negative effects on these now. So it didn't land the mega version on the tank either. And I think I've been dead already, I can't remember. I missed all those negative effects on every single one. So for that, I think I'm going to try and change the runes. I don't know about the team strength anymore, but I don't have a team life and strength, I mean speed either. Team life and speed wouldn't probably have as much speed. And I don't know how, but nah, I'm possessed in the first time. So I don't know what happened there. Missed. And keep missing. And I think I've already been dead in this round, I can't remember. But I need to start healing with Frankenstein. Easiest way to get this to die and save all my red. In fact, I didn't realise it's down. Definitely. So there's no anticipation on it, but I keep getting so I missed every torture on that for some reason. And that never got awakened because this has still got missed. So I'm gonna need to hope this doesn't get killed. It's gonna get killed. Probably not gonna win this. I've not got enough storage space. So I think that's about all from this video. I can't beat this, and I've not got enough storage space to keep recording. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Check out my Era Saga playlist for other Era Saga videos. And I'll see you in another one down the line. Till then, take it easy.